Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian from Smart Tech Automations and Controls. Today we are going to learn about different types of timers in PLC programming and how they are used. I'll be using EcoStruxure Machine Expert Basic, which is actually a free PLC programming software that is used to program small to medium applications in dielectric PLCs. We say that a timer is a mechanism for activating a device at a preset time. We have three different types of timers. We have on delay timer, off delay timer, and we also have pulse timer. I'll start by drawing a very simple ladder diagram, which will be having a switch and a motor, and then we shall see how we can incorporate different types of timers in our diagram. I'll come here, I'll pick a normally open contact, then I drop it there. That will be our switch. And for a motor, I'll pick a coil and drop it there. So we have to assign addresses to both of them. So I'll start by the switch. I click on address. We give it an address percentage I 0.0. Then for the symbol, we can simply call it switch. Enter. For the motor, we'll also give it an address. We say percentage Q because it's an output. Then we can give it percentage Q 0.0. For the symbol, we call it motor. So there is our program, and even we can simulate it. We say launch simulator. Then we start controller, and from there we can go back to programming so that we can see our program. If I activate our input 0, you can see the motor comes on, and if I deactivate it, the motor goes off. We can add a timer to our diagram so that when we switch on, the motor does not come on immediately, but rather delays for a specified amount of time, and then it comes on. To achieve that, we'll need to use an on delay timer, but we first go to commissioning and stop the simulator so that we can add a new component to our program. We can then go back to our program. Then you click on this icon here and you select timers. When you move your pointer across the screen, you can see there is it moves along with the timer. You can then locate it where you want, and then you drop it. Then when you click on it, there is a dialog box which appears. It has type, preset, time base, retentive, and dynamic preset. Here on type, this is where you actually set the type of timer you want it to be. So I click on T on. There is preset. This is where you set the amount of time. Then I can say 5 seconds. Then for the time base, this is where you set whether you want your time to be in minutes, in milliseconds, and so on. For retentive and dynamic preset, we shall leave it at that. Then we can say apply. Now, let's go back to our simulator. We launch simulator. When I activate the switch, you can see the timer starts a countdown up to 5. Then after 5 seconds, the motor comes on. So that's an on delay timer. The other type of timer, the off delay timer, is actually the opposite of the on delay timer. It works in a way that when you switch off, the motor will remain running for the specified amount of time. So in short, that timer gives an output for a period of time even after the input has been withdrawn. We can click on the same timer, we change its type to T off and see how it works. We can then say apply. You see, when we switch off, the motor is still running and the timer is counting. After 5 seconds, the motor goes off. We then have a pulse timer. A pulse timer, it gives an output for a specified duration of time. For instance, if we change this timer to be a pulse timer, TP, then we set it at 10 seconds. We say apply. Once we switch on, the motor will come on, but only for 10 seconds, and then it will go off. You see, the motor has come on and the timer is counting. It will count up to 10 and then the motor will go off. So that's it about the timers, and I hope this video has helped you, and kindly don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos.